We were never in this from the start to win the MVP. We were never in this to win quarterback of the year. We were in this to win the Powerball. And that's exactly the opportunity we have here.
Tough defense, push them to the brink. They're ready to crack, boys. We got this.
It all comes down to this. David in the form of the Wagner Lawn Care Trojans, Goliath in the form of the Rick Grant Landscaping Blues. It's the Sunshine Superwash Spring Season Finale, Powerball 39, tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
But before that, at 6:30 p.m., the two all-star teams are going to ball out for pride. All while Ty and I lead two squads in a battle of the clubhouse.
Tailgating starts at 5 p.m. here at the West Orillia Sports Complex. And don't forget, at halftime of the big game, the Orillia Legion Pipe and Drum Band takes center stage during the Powerball 39 halftime show.
We're going to start our show today with Armchair Quarterback. He hasn't been back since our debut episode. I'm going to be going into the huddle with the Trojans, but first, we're going to send Ty into the huddle with the Blues.
It's been a while. I actually played a season with the Blues when they were the Colts way back when. Went to 2 Powerbowls, lost both. Oh, this is a small helmet. I don't know if I need to get my goggles back on. It's good enough. All right. Listen up here, guys. You know, the Sports Club Sunshine Superwash Awards were announced Friday night. And I didn't see a lot of comments saying, hey, congrats, Ethan Phillips. Congrats, Jesse Bremner. I saw a lot of bitching and moaning from the Blues players. That's pretty unfortunate. Look, guys, we were never in this from the start to win the MVP. We were never in this to win quarterback of the year. We were in this to win the Powerball. And that's exactly the opportunity we have here. Listen, Connor Woodbeck. You don't like that you didn't make the All-Star game? You feel disrespected? You feel that it's wrong that you weren't voted the quarterback of the year because sometimes you throw the ball 5 yards and then Vince takes it 90? How about you ball out on the Powerball? How about you throw some deep balls? How about on third down, you don't go to the check down? How about you show them what you got? Because you are a great quarterback. You can make those throws. I think tonight, or Powerball night, you earn the respect. You make the league respect you. Matt Plana, same thing. Don't take those runs that everybody kind of says, he's just going to run the ball. It's basically cheating. You're a great receiver. Show them what you got. Lay it all out there. Put on a show during the Powerball. And at the end of the night, we'll get the award that we worked for the whole time, all right? Here we go. Break.
Oh, I'm going to run through a wall. Let's go. All right. I'm going in to the huddle with the Trojans. Here we go.
You got a bit of a bigger helmet than I did.
Oh, it's not that big.
No.
All right, boys. Okay, ready, boys? We got an opportunity on our hands tonight, or tomorrow, or this weekend, whatever it is. It's an opportunity we worked for all season. We've been getting closer and closer every single game with these guys. And they don't think that we're creeping up on them, but we are. We got this. All we got to do is execute. We have the weapons. We got the speed. We can match them. We can jam them up at the line. We got to make that Woodbeck throw it deep. We got to force them to beat us over in the air. There's no way we're going to catch up to them on their little juke moves and stuff. We can't afford any of that. We're just going to make them beat us over the top. Okay? That's the way we're going to win this game. Tough defense. Push them to the brink. They're ready to crack, boys. We got this. Ready? Break.
It is time to do a press conference now.
Okay.
So who am I?
You are Mathieu Bolduc.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's get the questions out. Okay, Mathieu, in your rookie season, the Trojans won 2 games. What has been the key to the improvement of the team this season?
Just great leadership. Now that I've played a couple seasons now, I feel like my voice carries a little more, and I feel like OJ, he's been in this league a while now, and I just think we got some good leaders, and we got some playmakers, and I just think that we really gel as a team more than we might have in other seasons, and I think that's what's led us to getting to this point.
Okay. So, Mathieu, not only did you lead the Trojans in receiving again this season, but you also led in interceptions and pass deflections. How important is defense going to be in getting turnovers against this high-powered Blues offense?
I think it's the key to victory. I think if we're going to win this game, it's going to be 28-21, 35-28. I think that this Blues team, they got some track stars. They could make this. They could score all 8 drives if they wanted to. But I think if we can bait them into some turnovers and make them make some mistakes, I think really that's one of the only ways, the only real paths that there is to victory. So it's crucial.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All
Thanks for
right.
dropping by, Matt.
All right, who am I?
All right, Braeden, you are Augie, not the franchise, but the dog. All right, Augie. If the Blues win the Powerball, they will have sole possession of the longest winning streak in sports club history, overtaking your team's record dating back to 2015. How do you feel about that? All right, fair enough. All right, what would be the more impressive feat, Augie? 3 consecutive championships, which your franchise obviously just completed last fall, or a perfect, undefeated championship season? All right, Augie, go to bed. That's enough. Okay, I would say that Augie would think that the 3 consecutive championships is
Obviously.
Yeah.
Way more impressive.
All right, thanks for coming back from.
I never met Augie, but I feel like that was spot on.
It's pretty, yeah. If you ask anyone who grew up in Louise Lane, that's essentially it for sure. I haven't said Augie go to bed in a minute, so that was fun. All right, to Fashion Bug.
Fashion Bug. I like to meet the asshole called it that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final week of the Sunshine Superwash spring season is here. So let's look back on some of the best looks of the year. I will start with Chandler Harrison quarterbacking the Maresnook Huskers in jeans during week 6.
Good luck. It looked like a Brett Favre Levi's commercial or something like that. Wrangler, whatever Brett Favre did back in the day. And then last week he had the LeBron James mask on.
You can't see that. That was unreal.
It's good to see him back out there for sure.
Yeah, it's good to have him back.
I liked seeing OJ with the maroon hat matching the jersey for most of this season. He did at one point, I think week 5, had a Hello Kitty hat on. That wasn't quite it. I get there's some pretty desperate attempts out here to get on the Fashion Bug segment. Even my wife, every night before we come out to football, she's like, "Oh, how do I look?" I'm like, "Yeah, great." And she's like, "Do you think this will get me on Fashion Bug?" I'm like, why are we trying to get on Fashion Bug?
Yeah, I think you don't really want to be on Fashion Bug, but I mean, maybe you do. We call it some good looks every now and then. It's pretty popular.
Like, everyone's trying to get on. But yeah, so I like the maroon hat, and it's got me thinking like it would be pretty cool if we could have some more sports club merch in the future, and we're looking into that. It'd be cool if we could have like team hats, team sweaters going into the fall season. So we're working on it. We're looking into it for sure.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of looks they come up with for the Powerball. You got to show out.
Yeah, you got to have something special. You got to have.
So try and plan out something special for us, guys and girls. All right. So the final thoughts.
Final thoughts of tomorrow's the finale of the spring season. It kind of in a way feels like it's been a long season, and in a lot of other ways it feels like it went by in a flash. But it was a great season. the start of it was incredibly cold.
Yeah, I can't believe we're sitting right now, right? Like t-shirts, it's nice and nice, beautiful day out here at Rotary, and we couldn't even stand to be out there for those first couple of weeks.
Those first 2 weeks were so bad, but it did finally warm up, and it's been a fun season. I think it's been an interesting season. Like the Blues going into the Powerball undefeated is quite a storyline, especially because it's not like the Blues have just overpowered everybody and crushed everyone. Like they've had multiple games go to overtime. They had a game end with a guy running out the back of the end zone, like what's his face?
Oh yeah, the safety, yeah.
Detroit Lion guy that's doing TV now.
Orlovsky,
yeah. They had some ridiculous finishes. And then on the other side, the Trojans, I think we overlooked them when I was going through stats this week. Going into the Bombers game, we overlooked them. I think we all thought Bombers were going to win, but
yeah, what our picks were.
Yeah, when you look at the stats, like the nobody's been close to the Blues, but the closest has been the Trojans. They're
right behind them.
Yeah, they're the only other team with a plus point differential. They've had some great success. They've been one of the better teams defensively. They've given up the least amount of yards. So I think it will be a good game tomorrow. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Nevertheless, Ty and I both want to say thank you to all of you for really embodying what Sports Club's all about. We had a lot of learning to do at the start of the year, and everyone's come so far. The game is exactly what we want it to be heading into Powerball 39. So thank you to everyone for really picking up what we're putting down, and hopefully you can tell your friends and get them signed up because there's a promotion on right now.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Powerball Sunday, is your last chance to save $10 when you sign up for the next season, which is going to start in August. So get signed up today or tomorrow, save yourself $10, and we'll start getting ready for season 40, if you can believe that.
Oh my. All right, guys. Good luck to both teams in the Powerball. Can't wait to get out there in the All-Star game and throw it around. Go get them, everybody.